It's Thursday, so that means there's a new episode of Tales from the Short Box out tomorrow, wherever you get your podcasts. Here's your sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about. We're on to part 2 of our Alan Moore series for a little bit more of a lesser-known Alan Moore book, and that needs to be rectified. Halo Jones, the Ballad of Halo Jones, to be more specific. This one has art by Ian Gibson. This was Alan Moore's first foray into 2000 AD, which, if you're not familiar, is basically the #1 superhero comic book magazine in Britain. So, this book, spectacular. Essentially, the titular character, Halo Jones, lives in the hyper-futuristic dystopian The Hoop, which is just where they put all of the unemployed people. They toss them out into the Atlantic Ocean and they have to live in confined space and just have to get in riots constantly. Going to the grocery store is a life and death situation. So Halo needs to get out, and she needs to find her purpose amongst the stars in the galaxy. And this was the first time that any of us had ever read this one. We didn't really know what to expect going in, and it's spectacular. It's a masterpiece, as all things that Alan Moore writes tend to be. This one is no different, but this one just was not expecting this to be such an epic adventure. It's got like the pieces of, you can tell there's like clearly Doctor Who was an influence, clearly Clockwork Orange, clearly Judge Dredd as well, being 2000 AD, but it is a sci-fi epic in its own league. So make sure you tune in to the new episode of Tales from the Short Box on The Ballad of Halo Jones, out tomorrow.